Hey everyone, welcome back for some more Sly 2 Band of Thieves, and now we're going to continue on with episode 6. Let's begin.
Following the trail of spice shipments, we made our way up to Nunavut Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bisson's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out. A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the Claw Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature. And yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the clockwork parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bisson is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
Sly Cooper and the gang in He Who Tames the Iron Horse, otherwise known as a train. Jean Bisson, or Bison. Alright, which also means we got more gadgets, which I still need to figure out. Get all the stuff. Hover pack, pretty good for Bentley. Berserker charge, it's the same move that he does in episode 4 when you have to knock out the hypno beams with Murray's head. Silent obliteration is going to be one of your best friends. When you do the juggle attack, it creates a hole and they fall into it, and it's good to go.
I've got a lead on the clockwork parts. Head through town and out into the wilderness.
And as you know, another episode means another episode of clue bottle collecting. Anyway, you get more and more valuable things. So let's begin by taking pictures. What's interesting to note is the vault is in one of these cabins, but I'm gonna still do this mission first anyway.
That cabin may seem rustic, but don't be fooled. It's the control center for Jean Bisson's trade empire. Sneak inside and raid his files. You're sure to find out where he keeps his clockwork parts.
Ransacking his files doesn't sound hard. Now, climbing up a sheer rock wall, that'll be a challenge.
You're in luck. Before Jean Bisson took over, this used to be a popular destination for rock climbers. Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
I'm guessing I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's right. And remember to lean back before you spring off the hook. You'll get more altitude.
Thanks for the tip. I'll give it a try.
Alright, so yes, a new move. And a new enemy. That bear. Watch out for that bear. Bear is evil. So, just latch on. When you're like this, hold back, press the X button, and there you go. And you got moles to worry about. Anyway, let's get inside this cabin and raid the files for everything.
Jackpot, Sly. That's Jean Bisson.
Looks like he didn't notice me come in.
Just stay out of sight and take a picture of each of his trade routes. They should narrow our search for his share of the clockwork parts.
All right, I'm on it.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, chum, always. Although must we communicate lubricating that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's brain. But do tell, is there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that clockwork brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
We saw you covetous troglodyte. You already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use.
Sly, did you hear that? Bison's hidden the Iron Horse blueprints in his trophy bass. Head for the fish on top of the fireplace and steal those plans.
Sounds
Yeah.
like you're...
Excellent! Now get out of that cabin before you're spotted.
That'll do fine. By the way,
So we learned the
ready to giddy up into
identity of the
area
next
for the final hoedown?
person.
Yes!
Arpeggio.
Wavelengths conform to
Must be another clogging member. I think we're down to just John Bison
After analyzing Bison's
and Arpeggio.
I think we'll find the other trophy bass above the mantle in the 2 remaining cabins.
I guess the only problem I have with this episode is Sly's color kind of matches the color of the background, so it's kind of nitpicking, but whatever. It's not too big of a problem, but it can be annoying. Glue bottle, I will be back for you. Alright, let's take out these silly Canadians. Get inside. And here we go.
Yep, just like I thought. Get to the fish above the mantle and steal those blueprints.
Now you can sneak around, or you could fight. Personally, I'm gonna try and sneak around first. If it doesn't work, then I'll fight. Now what's interesting is those bottles. They are quite deadly in terms of exposing you. Alright, might as well fight them all. There's the vault there. But that's okay, we'll be back. Farewell, my carefully guarded treasure. I will return. But in the meantime, let me just use you as a footstool and get another blueprint.
2 down, 1 to go.
Now would not be a good time. Or what am I saying? Now would be a good time. Let's go ahead and beat the crap out of everything. Might get something. Alright. Just break some more stuff real quick and then move on to the next part. Alright. Now it's way over there, and gotta watch out for this train, but you can use it to get around quicker. It is much quicker to ride the train than to run. And perfect. It's gonna drop us off exactly where we want it. Boom.
trophy bass is above the fireplace. Be careful.
Attention all cabin guards. I've heard tell from the boys at Ponderosa Cabin there's someone been in my hidden blueprints. Everyone stay sharp. This ain't no summer camp. I don't pay you boys to lollygag while they're...
Ah, crap. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. There's a lot. Well, that's okay. With the lightning strike, everything is much simpler. Now we just ransack this place to get some more money. Might as well. And let's get up there. Get the last blueprint. Like so. And we're done.
Exceptional work, Sly. That's the last of the blueprints.
Now let's get out of here.
Armed with all 3 blueprints, we should be able to isolate and track the Iron Horse trains through that satellite dish.
Top of the mountain, huh? Shouldn't take long.
Alright. Let's go mountain climbing. In Canada. You'll start to notice you use that grappling or quick climbing thing a lot more. They're placed all over. But it's good practice. Ah, frick. Dang it. Turn around, please turn around. Or don't. Alright. This will do just fine.
This appears to be the only way up. Keep an eye out for those rock climber wall hooks. They might be useful.
Watch out for these birds too. They like to be really annoying. Just see their shadow, just run.
This is great. We've got total access to the train's GPS system. It's all on my computer. Head back to the safe house. I'll crunch some numbers and give you and Murray the rundown.
Alright. First mission in Canada. And 60% of the way done. Nice.
Thanks to Sly's efforts, we now know the location of all 3 of the local clockwork parts. 2 lugs and a stomach. Jean Bisson has grafted each piece to the engine in one of his Iron Horse trains. This improvement allows the trains to run all night and all day. We won't have the luxury of sneaking in while they're stopped. While they're in motion, the only way aboard is through a hatch on the caboose roof, which unfortunately has been locked down. These need to go. First, collect the spice gas from the balloons above town, and then land on the back of the caboose to blow off the locks. Once the way is cleared, I'll suit up and jump into Iron Horse number 1 while it passes near town. With some luck, we'll have the first clockwork lug in a few hours.
Alright. Few hours for one clockwork part. Not too bad. But anyway, guess that will conclude it for this part. Next up, photo collecting. So I'm going to cut it here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.